Go back to all the crackers in the box. Here I am with my Country Roads Poncho closed. And it's gorgeous colors. And we're getting there. I tried it on and it's fitting beautifully. I'm actually super pumped because I had to take apart quite a bit of it. From right here, where you joined everything. I can see the joint, but I don't think anyone else is going to notice that. That's just my eyes because I built it. And it is soft, it's lightweight so far, and I can't wait to wear this one. Alright, let's get going here and do a couple rows. Or a row, whatever I can do in the time we have together today. So it looks like we're at the 2 point. This last one was 4. So what I'm doing differently from the main Cinnamon Stitches this tutorial is that I'm actually every second row increasing. I don't want it to increase too much, but every second row seems to be fitting the way I want it to. That works for my body because I'm not that tall in the torso. I'm legs. I am all legs. But because I don't have a very long torso, and I'm already at almost my midriff here with what I've got, and I still have like a bunch of balls left, like half the pack still to go, which is really cool. I might make it into an actual summer dress. But I also don't really want to wear it outside because it says to keep it out of sun because it will lose its vibrancy. And I don't know. I could probably just wear it on the patio kind of thing and just in the evenings when it's not so sunny. But I could see this being an issue wearing it outside. I wouldn't want to wear it on a really sunny day because it would be really, really eye-catching. Which might be a little bit too much. Who knows? We'll see how it goes after it's done. But I am definitely loving this pattern. I am taking my time with it, just in a row here and there. There are days where I just sit and do this one, but I haven't been doing a lot of crocheting last week because I've been feeling good. Super under the weather, as I've mentioned before this week. But it's getting taken care of. Not just sweeping it in under the rug, doing the big girl stuff. And we go like that. And done. Good old double crochet. I am using a 5-point millimeter. And I really got to figure out what I want to do with a yarn bowl, not ball. I am thinking of maybe just getting something from the thrift store. Like maybe a plastic one and drilling a hole in it. Or, sorry, I'd probably just take a hammer and nail and just nail one hole in it, but I would think that might be a little bit messy. Like, it could cause it to be quite kind of scratchy, and that would wreck my yarn going through, like pulling on it with little tiny little sharp parts on it. That would be my concern. This is fun yarn though. It really feels nice. I was really, really pleasantly surprised when this showed up from Temu. It was one of the freebie prizes I got from playing their silly games. So far, I've won some pretty cool stuff though. So this was one of them, instead of a knitting machine. I'm okay with the loss though. I don't really need a knitting machine today. I'd like one at some point. But I'm not in any rush. I got lots of things to do still, so that's not so bad. I've got a hat that I made for my son I need to take apart, and I need to take apart his pillowcases. I'm trying to use them. They just haven't worked out. They're not staying shut. And he's not very crazy about the pillows in the first place. They're not what he wanted, so he's probably saying very likely he's just going to give them to me, because I definitely would use fluffier pillows like that. He wants more of a, not a throw pillow. These are throw pillows. He wants more of a pillow, bedtime pillow. He got one of those like bed wedges. I really want to get one of those soon. I'll prop myself up, because quite often with my heartburn that I get quite often, I sleep sort of sitting up. But I don't want to buy a hospital bed yet. But you never know, I might decide to do that. I've always liked those ones that look like they were two separate twin-size beds beside each other, and bed goes up, bed goes down on either side. I always thought that was a pretty cool idea. So, your husband snores or this or that, and he needs to sleep up, elevated a little, you can elevate him and still be near him. Or lady partner, or whatever. I don't want to step on anyone's toes, so just say partner in general, and take your pick what you like. I'll leave it open like that, because I don't really think it's my business. Because it isn't. Alright, doing awesome. Beautiful yellows, the pinks, the blues. And I pointed them out before, but you get these little magical pieces that are not really there, like the orange, the purple, like this purple part right here, right on my finger. I really like those. Purple. Just where the dyes have kind of overlapped each other. I'm just loving it. So yeah, I think I'm going to test it out closer to my hip length. Maybe I'll just put a border on it. I don't know. I do want the sleeves to be longer, so I am definitely going to add to the sleeves. And believe me, I got enough to do that. That's not going to be an issue. I just think I'm going to need longer sleeves, knowing myself. I don't like the upper arms and my shoulders to be too exposed. It never works out well for me, but again, I might just wear this as like sort of a indoor evening type thing, like go out for dinner with my friends if I ever do that. Go for an evening walk to the library. Check out the knitting club. I haven't done that in quite a while. It's just unfortunately their meeting time is right when my youngest wants to go to bed, so it's kind of if I go, it is really, really tricky to get bedtime together. It's not the easiest of things to do. Okay. I think we're coming up on the other armhole pretty soon, or have we? We already passed it? We did. We did. You know what? That's quite alright. Okay. No, that's the way it usually works out. So I'm doing fine, I'm doing fine. Just double checking myself. My brain's just all over the place. A lot of painkillers, a lot of antibiotics. I know, we don't want to take a lot of antibiotics. I haven't had antibiotics in what? I don't know, almost 20 some odd years. Like, it's been a very long time. I usually don't have to get antibiotics for anything. So I'm sure I'm going to be feeling pretty brand new after I'm done this bout, because there's probably other things that it's going to be like, you know what, you can just go. I'm probably just infected all over. I'm just kidding, by the way. Just kidding. A little bit away from the camera there, I'm getting too excited and going up high, which happens quite often. Just had to get a little drink. That was nice. This cold water. These colors are just gorgeous. And I can't believe how much of it I got. There was 10 balls and I believe it was 21. And it's mostly cotton. I say mostly. One of the things I'm going to be working on fairly soon is finishing up a couple of my older projects that I have sitting around that are staring at me saying, could you finish me and get me out of here? I want to go. Move on. I got to finish a nose for Miss Krabs for my son's birthday, which is like finished presents. I made that one at the end of March. This is a fairly recent video, but there's quite a few finished amigurumis in that one that turned out really cute. I still wanted to put a couple of them on shorts, so watch out for those. Those will be coming along just because they're fun. And yes, this is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So I guess my older daughter wore the kids' top. I just made them for Easter, the matching pink and white ones. She wore it to school, and I guess one of her friends was like, I really want one of those. And I thought it was a cute pattern. A little second guessing myself if she was not wanting to wear it for some reason one day. I guess maybe because she's 7 and just sometimes we just has this need to fight. It's exhausting, let me tell you. It's one of those people that just really, really enjoys having just a random fight here and there, and it's just, whew, a lot. And I want that to go into that one too. So when I do a slip stitch, I try to make sure that I go through both. Okay, and that's just going to make that a bit wider, and that's okay. And then step right into the half doubles, which I gotta say is one of my more favorite stitches. I love a half double. I have no idea why. Probably because it's like that. It's just a simple through and out. It's in and out, and I think they just turn out so cute. I mean, they're adorable. Yes. I find these stitches to be super adorable. Can we just say I need to get outside a little more? Maybe. Maybe. I do have some amigurumis I want to finish up. I do have a tapestry I need to sew backing onto. I have my Halloween bags. I need to finish the embroidery, which I've been dreading, and one of them still needs a handle, and then they have to be lined. I didn't make it for Halloween. I really tried, but I really overestimated my abilities to make these very complicated granny squares. They're cute. Like, don't get me wrong. They have turned out to be super cute, and the kids are going to love them for this Halloween. Good sized candy bags. Or whatever you want to use them for bags. I just wanted to make a few bags. And coming around. Okay, stop. I thought that's what happened. I kind of did a little bit of yarn splitty, and that was on me. That isn't the yarn's fault. That is totally me just being like, oh yeah, you know what? Do what I want. This yarn is a little bit splitty, but to be expected. It's not tightly woven. If you look at it really closely here, it is 3 strands, and they're not super tight. They are quite loose, so it does give it that cushy feel. If they were tighter, it definitely would not do that as much. And I thought about maybe taking one of the cakes and just actually splitting the strands into one strand and seeing how that works out. I don't think it would feel as nice as this, that's for sure though. Well, that's going to need a trimming, that is for sure. Okay. Just going to try to sneak part of that in, I guess. That is a hot mess. One in. No, I just need one. I'll put that one up there. Anyway. The shirt is round, round, round. And that hot, hot pink. Super hot colors. And I love the turquoise in it too. I just love a nice turquoise. It makes me happy to see turquoise, that's for sure. And there we are, making our way through and looking great. I did try it on, like I said, it is fitting very, very well. It is fitting my body the way I want it to, after a couple adjustments that I needed, which she fully tells you to do, which is really encouraging, and super awesome. So thanks for that, Miss Cinnamon Stitches. It's always very nice to have that little bit of encouragement, even if it's somebody on a video, just, like a book I read a little while ago, which was kind of a weird book. It's still stuck in my head like 6 months later. I haven't read anything since. Not physical, anyway. This guy's in a haunted house, and YouTube starts haunting him. He's fixed stuff around the house, and these videos just start playing all the time. It's haunting a kid, too. But I didn't really like the handyman just suddenly starting to play and talking right to him, and he's not noticing. I was like, bro. Mr. Guy. He's talking right to you. It's a good book, though. I like that one. I can't remember what it's called. It got really weird, though. So, it's not for the faint of heart, that's for sure. It's more of a bit of a horror suspense type thing, which was one of my preferred genres. I also love the cozy mysteries. Love a good cozy mysteries. You want to knit and solve murder? I'm in. You got a little bakery and you want to solve murders? I'm in. I will totally take the time and read your story and just relax. I am kind of that kind of person where there's a lot of people who like really serious dramas and stuff like that for their entertainment, and I'm just not into that right now. I have been lots of times, but right now I like my entertainment to be just that light, fluffy entertainment right now. Especially with all the crocheting I'm doing, because I don't want to watch something all dramatic and intense and really have to pay attention and feel something. I don't want to feel anything. I just kind of want to relax and pretend that everything's a-okay, because there's always a lot going on in the world and at home and all that stuff. And crochet is my happy time, so let's go with something light, fluffy. And sometimes comedies does it. Sometimes it's just... Lately it's been the dramas, because they're very dramatic. A lot of slapping. A lot of drugging. A lot of you can't have that man. If you can't have him, well, if I can't have him, I will destroy your reputation. And a lot of parents making their kids get married against their will, and secret marriages, and all sorts of weird stuff. But, it's entertaining. Anyways, thanks for joining me here at All the Crackers in the Box. I'm glad you're around to do another row of my gorgeous poncho. I don't see this taking too much longer, especially with how fast the rows go. See you again very soon. Bye.